The Carolina Panthers lose to the Miami Dolphins 21-42, and the back half of this game was abysmal. After the Carolina Panthers scored their 14 points, pretty much nothing else went in this team's favor. They came out, gave a lot of Carolina Panthers fans hope for no reason. I put it this way. I've said it over and over again so many times that Frank Reich should not be the main offensive play caller. I sound like a broken record at this point. Thomas Brown, please eventually get the play sheet from Frank Reich. I want to talk about this team long term and what happened in this game. But I do want to start off with this game first. Bryce Young has looked good. The last couple of weeks he has looked very good. I understand he threw multiple interceptions against the Detroit Lions. Not all of those were his fault. The tight end screen play to where Aiden Hudson just made a freak play. That wasn't on Bryce Young. It was just a stupid play called by Frank Reich. He has looked very good, just taking care of the football, and has done some things in a good way for him being a rookie quarterback and with the lack of talent around him. The offensive line has been very bad this season for this team. On the back half of last season, they were very, very solid. Ickey at the left tackle position has to be better. Was very solid last year in his rookie season. So far, he's going through a sophomore slump. He can't figure things out. Hopefully, over time for this season, he will become a better tackle for this team. They need Austin Corbett immediately. And I understand that he's out still recovering from that knee injury. He needs to come back immediately and help out this team and help out Bryce Young. With that being said, it would make sense for this team to go out and try to trade some of their young players to get some draft capital. They don't own their own first round pick this year. The Chicago Bears do. And right now, the Carolina Panthers, record-wise, are the worst team in the NFL. They are worse this season than they were last season. And they traded their first round pick this year and DJ Moore to jump up with the Bears to get Bryce Young. So looking at players like Brian Burns, maybe that's the guy that you'll want to move off of. And he has been a terrific pass rusher for this team. But it was discussions in the offseason. The Los Angeles Rams offered them 2 first-round picks to take them off their hands. They said no. They thought they'd be in a better situation that they are in right now. And it was also a situation with Brian Burns before the season started. He wanted to go out and he wanted to get paid a contract extension with this team. It didn't happen. So it makes sense to go out and trade him for something than let him go for nothing. That'll be something very interesting to watch. Let me know in the comment section below. Would you like to see him get traded for some first round picks? And they should only move him away if they are going to get some first round picks back in advance. Chuba Hubbard should be running back number 1 with this team. He had 19 carries for 88 yards this game and 1 touchdown. And I know a lot of people shaking their heads saying, why should Chuba Hubbard be running back number 1? Miles Sanders got a contract extension with this team. He's averaging 3.1 yards a carry. And he can't hold on to a football if you put glue on his hands. He's not good for this team. And that's the Frank Reich decision. And that's the running backs coach decision. Because both of those guys coached him when he was with the Philadelphia Eagles. We just haven't seen that same Miles Sanders. And I understand the offensive line hasn't been up to par. But his play hasn't been up to par either. He needs to be a better running back. He missed today's game. And the running game did not miss a beat. I want Chuba Hubbard to be getting majority of the carries with this team for sure. But besides Adam Thielen, who had another solid day today, had 11 receptions, 115 receiving yards, and 1 touchdown. No one else contributed in the receiving game. DJ Chark can't separate majority of the time. Jonathan Mingo is very young. He is a guy that's in his rookie season. Hopefully he can develop into becoming a bigger wide receiver with this team, can get a bigger role with this team. Just right now, the weapons with Bryce Young are not clicking. And besides the week 1 game against the Atlanta Falcons, we haven't seen much of Hayden Hurst. Besides him getting that 1 flat dump off route for a touchdown, we haven't seen him much with this team. He needs to perform better as well. The free agency acquisitions are not coming up with this team. And their defense, like I've said before, they're dealing with a lot of injuries. No Shaq Thompson, no J.C. Horn. This was bound to happen to give up a lot of points. But for them to record 0 sacks today, that was very shocking. Very shocking. This is a Panthers team last season that was very bad. But they are worse right now than what they were last season. Now, I understand it's a rookie quarterback, a brand new head coach, but still, they look terrible and they are uninspired. I'm not saying go out there and fire some guys. I'm just saying that Frank Reich should give up that play calling sheet. But if this continues to happen, if this team does not win any game soon, David Tepper is going to come out very pissed off, like how Frank Reich said he already is right now, because he expected to win more football games as of right now. They expected Bryce Young to come out and play better, but it's hard for Bryce Young to come out and showcase his full ability when you haven't surrounded him with much talent. And the talent you had last season is no longer with this team. There is no more Christian McCaffrey. You trade him to the San Francisco 49ers. There is no DJ Moore. You trade him to the Chicago Bears. So you don't have elite talent around Bryce Young. And no offense to Adam Thielen, he has performed very good. He is not the same Adam Thielen he was a couple years ago with the Minnesota Vikings. Still a very good veteran, but not the same Adam Thielen he was a couple of years ago. This is just a very bad time right now if you're a Carolina Panthers fan, because this team sold the fan base on them being a quarterback away. And unfortunately, they're more than just a quarterback away. They are a head coach and a bunch of wide receivers away from being in contention and making the playoffs, or just even being a competitive team in the NFL. But let me know in the comment section below how you feel about the Carolina Panthers. Should they trade Brian Burns or some more players to get some picks to put around Bryce Young in the future? If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. If you like the video, hit the like button. Most importantly, want each and every last one, guys, stay safe, stay positive. Thanks for watching the video, guys. Peace.